Psalms 18. I love you, Eternal One, source of my power. The Eternal is my rock, my fortress, and my salvation. He is my true God, the stronghold in which I hide, my strong shield, the horn that calls forth help, and my tall walled tower. I call out to the Eternal, who is worthy to be praised. That's how I will be rescued from my enemies. The bonds of death encircled me. The currents of destruction tugged at me. The sorrows of the grave wrapped around me. The traps of death lay in wait for me. In my time of need, I called to the Eternal. I begged my true God for help. He heard my voice echo up to his temple, and my cry came to his ears. Because of his great anger, the earth shook and staggered. The roots of the mountains shifted. Smoke poured out from his nose, and devouring fire burst from his mouth. Coals glowed from him. He bent the heavens and descended. Inky darkness was beneath his feet. He rode upon a heavenly creature flying. He was carried quickly on the wings of the wind. He took darkness as his hiding place, both the dark waters of the seas and the dark clouds of the sky. Out from his brilliance, hailstones and burning coals broke through the clouds. The Eternal thundered in the heavens, the highest spoke. His voice rumbled in the midst of hail and lightning. He shot forth his arrows and scattered the wicked. He flung forth his lightning and struck them. Then the deepest channels of the seas were visible, and the very foundations of the world were uncovered. At your rebuke, O Eternal One, at the blast of wind from your nostrils, he reached down his hand from above me. He held me. He lifted me from the raging waters. He rescued me from my strongest enemy, from all those who sought my death, for they were too strong. They came for me in the day of my destruction, but the Eternal was the support of my life. He set me down in a safe place. He saved me to his delight. He took joy in me. The Eternal One responded to me according to my goodness. I kept my hands clean, and he blessed me. I kept the ways of the Eternal, and have not walked away from my true God in wickedness. All his laws were there before me, and I did not push his statutes away. I was blameless before him. I kept myself from guilt and shame. That's why the Eternal has rewarded me for my right living. He's rewarded me because he saw my hands were clean. You are loyal to those who are loyal. With the innocent, you prove to be innocent. With the clean, you prove to be clean. And with the twisted, you make yourself contrary. For you rescue humble people, but you bring the proud back in line. You are the lamp who lights my way. The Eternal, my God, lights up my darkness. With your help, I can conquer any enemy army. I can leap over walls with a helping hand from you. Everything God does is perfect. The promise of the Eternal rings true. He stands as a shield for all who hide in him. Who is the true God except the Eternal? Who stands like a rock except our God, the true God who encircled me with strength and made my pathway straight? He made me sure-footed as a deer and placed me high up where I am safe. He teaches me to fight so that my arms can bend a bronze bow. You have shielded me with your salvation, supporting me with your strong right hand, and it makes me strong. You taught me how to walk with care so my feet will not slip. I chased my enemies and caught them and did not stop until they were destroyed. I broke them and threw them down beneath my feet, and they could not rise up again. For you equipped me for battle, and you made my enemies fall beneath me. You made my enemies turn tail and run, and all who wanted my destruction, I destroyed. They looked everywhere, but no one came to rescue them. They asked the Eternal, but he did not answer them. I beat them to sand, to dust that blows in the wind. I flung them away like trash in the gutters. You rescued me from conflicts with the peoples. You raised me up to rule over nations. People who did not know me have come to serve me. Strangers come to me afraid. As soon as they hear about me, they serve me. Strangers who have lost heart come fearfully to me from behind their high walls. The Eternal is alive. My rock is blessed, and exalted is the true God of my deliverance, the God who avenged me and placed the peoples under me, who rescued me from all of my foes. Truly, you raised me up above my enemies and saved